Hi, I'm Anna Denton-Jones, and in today's session, I want to talk about the GDPR and the next steps, particularly if you're somebody who's finding it difficult to get other people within your organisation to take the issue seriously. I've certainly been in a few training sessions where there have been one or two, in some cases quite senior people, who have had a bit of a, oh, well, this doesn't apply to us kind of attitude when it comes to the GDPR. You've probably been mapping what data you've got flowing in to your department and what you then do with it when it's with you, and where else in the organisation you might be sharing that with, and indeed what third parties you might be sharing that data with. Hopefully you've already got together your employee data notice and notices that you would give to recruitment candidates. You've probably sorted out your retention policy from doing that. And as part of reviewing and auditing what you do and how you do it, you may even have identified some things that you're going to change. So, why do we always do it this way? Is that a good idea? Actually, is there a better way of doing it to protect people's data? And there may be some things that you've jettisoned along the way and changed. Probably as part of any audit, you've come up with a risk assessment of where some of the hotspots might be for risks to people's data. And I think if you work in HR, there's probably every likelihood that the major risks actually probably lie outside of your department. You may be taking all the security measures you can in respect of somebody's data, but it's the line managers who leave a document on their desk and go off for lunch, or store things in emails that are potentially accessible by other people, or even just won't take this issue seriously, or perhaps where there is more of a concern. So what can you do if you find yourself in that situation where you're having difficulty getting other people to take this issue seriously? Well, the first thing I think that's really important is training. And quite often it's in training sessions when you're doing things like a mock subject access request exercise, where you can just see the lights come on and the pennies drop, where managers realise that actually some of this stuff could happen in real life, particularly where you talk about things that have happened in real life in some cases. The second thing that you can do is put together your privacy standard or data protection policy that's going to apply to your employees in terms of what they have to do on a day-to-day basis when they're doing their jobs as regards data. So some ground rules about personal data as they're going to apply tailored in your organisation. And like any good policy, probably towards the end of that document, you're going to be saying to people that if they fail to comply with those rules, that then becomes a disciplinary issue, and something that you would potentially deal with under the disciplinary procedure. So making that link between the two. In terms of your disciplinary procedure, it is worth just checking your list of gross misconduct offences. There have been a few things that have happened in recent years in terms of legislation that maybe you want to refer to as potential gross misconduct offences. So I'm thinking particularly of the Bribery Act. 2010 seems a long time ago, but it's still quite new, really. The tax changes and the rules now about not encouraging people to breach tax rules. So you might want to put something in to cover finance staff in particular, and you may want to put something in about the data protection procedure, and that a serious breach of your standards in that regard could be a gross misconduct offence. As a deterrent, something you can then refer to in training, but also if there is an issue, obviously that gives you the ability to pick up on the issue with relevant people. Lastly, I'd say just don't beat yourself up about it too much. We can lead horses to water, can't we? You can only educate and make the point. You can't force somebody to take an issue seriously, and sometimes it does take something going a little bit wrong, there being a bit of a complaint about something, for those lessons to be learned. If you have got any queries or you're struggling to put together any of your policies and bits and pieces around GDPR, I'm even dreaming about it now. So I seem to be doing nothing else at the moment. So please do contact me, adenton@refreshinglawltd.co.uk. Thank you very much.